The Sharks' future just changed forever as it's official. Michael Misa is a San Jose Shark as he gets selected at the number 2 overall selection in this year's NHL entry draft. In this video, we're going to break down how big of an ad this is for the Sharks and talk about how bright their future is, because right now it is looking very, very good. We're going to break it all down for you guys coming up on this episode of Sharks Digest. You're not going to want to miss this one, but before we dive into that, we just want to say 66% of you guys watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel, so if you want to stay up on the latest San Jose Sharks news, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button. But like I said, this is a big day for San Jose Sharks fans as they have got their guy, Michael Misa. There was a few smoke screens thrown out by GM Mike Grier today, saying that they might take Frondell over him, saying that Misa, maybe they were going to pass over Misa at the number 2 selection. There was a lot of insiders saying that today, but it looks like Mike Grier was just trying to throw him off the scent of what they actually wanted, which was Michael Misa. And obviously, this is the best pick in this situation. Obviously, I think a lot of us San Jose Sharks fans were hoping that Matthew Schaefer would fall down to number 2 overall selection, but the New York Islanders did the predictable and took him at 1, which left us with a great opportunity to take Michael Misa, which I think may end up being the better pick out of the two, in my opinion. I mean, this kid's an absolute beast. There's no doubt about it. He had over 130 points with the Saginaw Spirit this year, 62 goals on the board for this guy. I mean, he is a generational point scorer, a generational goal scorer. This is what we're getting in the Bay Area with Michael Misa. He is such a good player, a clutch guy. And the thing I like about Misa, yes, you see how good his assist totals are. You see how good his goal scoring is. But his IQ on the ice is ridiculous. I mean, we've seen him at times putting the puck between his legs, doing these creative plays, finding ways to break down defenders, and with his hands and with his dangles, he's just so good at doing that. And the thing is, he's just as good of a playmaker as he is a goal scorer. I mean, the passes this guy make are ridiculous. He is such a good player. He is going to change the makeup of this Sharks organization for the next however many years he is in San Jose, because this guy is he is the future of hockey, and it's great that we have him in San Jose. Obviously, San Jose needed a goal scorer. They needed a guy who can put points up on the board. I believe they ranked dead last in goal scoring this season. So now adding another offensive guy, yes, he is only a rookie, but I think it will help bring that goal total up out of the dumpster, which it's already in right now. But this is a very exciting time to be a Sharks fan. A little breakdown on his game if you've missed our breakdowns on him. They obviously say he's an elite offensive talent. He's explosive skating, high IQ, like I mentioned, great vision, playmaking with a quick, accurate shot, making him dangerous both as a passer and a finisher. He also plays a responsible two-way game, showing strong defensive awareness, fearless edge in battles despite still growing physically. Overall projects as a top-line center with 100-point potential and future Selke trophy upside. I mean, when you're hearing all this, I mean, that's just music to our ears, because I definitely think he can get there. I definitely think that Michael Misa is a future 100-point scorer, because I think we see a lot of these high overall picks that were scoring over 100 points in juniors get to that point total at some point in their career. I definitely think that's what we have on our hands with Misa here. I think he definitely is a future 100-point scorer. I think Selke is an interesting one too. I definitely think that is not far out of the realm of possibility for this guy as well. Super excited to have this guy in San Jose. He's such an elite offensive guy, and we're going to have a lot of fun watching him and the young lads have some fun times down in the Bay Area, which is what Ryan Whitney has been saying here on Twitter after the selection. He said, Celebrini and Smith together is scary. The Sharks are going to be unreal in 2 to 3 years. I think we're more closer to that 2-year mark at this point in time as we go on to Big Head Hockey, which shows the Sharks under 23 core, and when you look at this list, it is disgusting. Macklin Celebrini, franchise center, no doubt about that. Will Smith has the potential to be a first-line center. Obviously, Macklin's going to be there, so he's probably going to stay at the 2C. William Eklund, first-line winger. Michael Misa now, who has first-line center as well, but they say here that he can move to the wing. I definitely think he could be more effective on the wing, but if I'm thinking about Misa or Will Smith on the dot, I think I'm taking Michael Misa in this instance. I mean, I think his defensive game is just already to that point where he can take the center position from Will Smith. I liked Will Smith on the right wing when we seen him there last year. Obviously, as the list goes on, franchise goalie in Yaroslav Askarov and Sam Dickinson, who just won CHL Defenseman of the Year. Yes, this is what we're seeing in San Jose right now. I mean, this is ridiculous. How big the future of the San Jose Sharks is just outright crazy. I mean, they have so many top-tier prospects in their organization. Obviously, we've seen Macklin and Will have some great seasons this year, and now we have even more prospects coming to join them. With Sam Dickinson, I think he's going to make the team this year. Michael Misa, I think he starts year one. I don't think it's out of the realm a possibility to see him in this lineup year one. Then we also have Askarov. It's going to be his first season as a full-time goalie, in my opinion, if Mike Grier doesn't go out and get a full-time starter, which I don't think they will. There is just so many people here that aren't even on this list. We have Quentin Musty, Igor Chernyshov. Their prospect pool is absolutely insane. This team in 2 years' time is going to be a scary team to deal with, because right now, this team last season was giving teams runs for their money. They were battling. They were almost winning games, just losing by a couple of goals. And like I said, if they had more goal support, they would win a lot of these games against a lot of top teams. And I think this is what we will see as this team develops and as this team gets more experience and just develops into the prime players of their NHL careers. This team is going to be outright disgusting, and there's no doubt in my mind that a Stanley Cup is in the San Jose Sharks' future with all the prospects that they do have. Looking at an early line projection that I just threw together after this pick, this is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing Eklund, Celebrini, Toffoli. I loved that line last season. I think we keep that together. But now, this is where it all comes into the mix here. I got Michael Misa starting year one as the second line center, with Will Smith moving to the right wing, which we've seen at the end of last season, with Quentin Musty now coming up this season as well. I think the line of these three youngsters is going to be ridiculous. I mean, just how good three of these guys are at creating plays and making scoring chances happen. There's going to be a lot of teams' defenses that are going to have trouble with these three guys on a line. And then that third line of Ty Dellandrea, Colin Graf, Igor Chernyshov, maybe Alex Wennberg is the center on that line as well. I do like Chernyshov. I definitely think he deserves a shout this season as well. I mean, this guy, he just had a fantastic year in the OHL, showing what kind of player he is. And the flashes of Colin Graf we've seen this past season, he definitely deserves to be in this lineup as well. But looking at that lineup, there's a lot of guys just 20 years and under, and that just makes for some exciting hockey to watch. Are you guys as excited as I am for Michael Misa? I think I've said ridiculous too many times in this video. Can we get a counter in the comment section? I am buzzing for this pick. I'm excited Michael Misa is a San Jose Shark, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this one, make sure down below, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I've been your host, KC. Keep your stick on the ice.